One strategy for developing reading fluency is to provide opportunities for children to hear a range of text read fluently and with expression. Fable Learning offers read aloud functionality and models fluent reading with its elementary level ebook collection. And the way to get to the Fable Learning collection is to go to Keystone's webpage, double click on online resources, and then in the blue column on the left, scroll down to Fable Learning. And note, before we click on the Fable Learning icon, that you can also get an app for the Kindle, the iPad, and the Android device. And those apps also have read aloud functionality. So for right now, I'm going to click on Fable Learning. And I'm going to log in with my Keystone Online Resources login. This collection is actually for grades K through 8, but the read aloud piece goes along with the elementary picture book, so it's more of a K6 for the read aloud functionality. So notice at the top you've got some browsing options, all books, nonfiction, fiction, or narration, and we do have the English-Spanish bilingual collection. We can do a book search by title, author, and keyword, by grade level, by Lexile AR, and we can also say, well, we only want nonfiction or we only want fiction, or we can say we only want the audiobooks or the narrated piece. So we could leave it at that and get everything that's narrated, or I could go up here and say, well, I know Seymour Simon. No, I don't mean Jim. Seymour Simon has written a lot of books that are nonfiction, so I'm going to search for his titles. And if I scroll down, and notice here are some of his titles, and I'll go ahead and do another search here. And we'll go ahead and click on Danger Volcanoes. And in this title, I have a choice between choosing the Spanish language version or the English version, and I will choose English for today. And one of the features that I like about this collection is that I can choose 3 different modes. So for example, I can have the book read to me, which means it will read out loud and I turn the pages. Let me read means there will be no audio, and autoplay means it will have audio and turn the pages for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Read to Me so that I can control the pages.
By Seymour Simon.
And when I put my mouse over to the far right, notice there's a next or a page button. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I think I'll click it a couple times actually to get to the meat of the book. And click one more. There we go. And it will start reading out loud and highlight the words as it goes.
Rock called lava. A volcano is a hole in the ground that lava comes through.
If I put my mouse up to the top, I can pause that read aloud. I can change the volume. I can zoom in on the text. And if I really don't want read aloud anymore, I can change that mode to one of these others, or I can turn word highlighting off. And at the bottom, I actually have a table of contents. So maybe I want to jump to page 7. I can go there and it'll start reading, but I believe I have it turned off. So then I go up here to click read, and now it will start reading.
Magma can get trapped inside a volcano. For more than
and then I can click pause. When I'm done then, I can go over to the left and notice it says Star Walk Reader Yet. That's the old application. I'll click there for the home button. Are you sure you want to close this book? And I'll say yes, I do. And then I'm back to my results. And then I could go look at these, or I could click on New Search and it will take me back to the beginning search page. And that's how you find read aloud functionality in Fable Learning.